It's time for the Coach's Corner, brought to you by Michigan Trailers in Traverse City. Sales, service, parts, and more, Michigan Trailers has your hauling solution. Rich Calkins joined, as always, with James Wagner, head coach of the Traverse City West Titans. And, Coach, I tell you what, last Friday night, it was an incredible high school football game between the West Titans and the Midland Chemics. What an overtime thrilling win for West.
Yeah, really, really cool game to be a part of. I think one of the top ones in my history of coaching, of just a back and forth contest. And obviously, when you come out on the winning side of something like that, it's great for. Oh, it feels good, and then it's great for the team and the morale of the team. And it was a big win. I mean, we've got some young players on our team that are learning how to overcome some adversity and learning how to just play in tight ball games. And so a lot of growth, can come from games like that. I'm just, excited about the fact that we came out on the winning side of it. So yeah, it was an awesome game. Our guys played really, really well. Our coaches coached up, those kids very well. And we're looking to do the same tomorrow night.
Yeah, Coach, it's hard to pick out a few players that played so well, but because there were so many of them, you
Yeah.
know. I mean, I thought, Braden Tillman, the sophomore quarterback, continues to grow. Of course, the Drew Espers, just continue to add to their, senior legacy. And that Aiden Jacobs, an incredible game. Sophomore James Lewis, Jackson Gallagher, Owen Wolford, just to name a few. Cam Mink again. I mean, just guys continuing to play great high school football.
Yeah, I think that's a good thing. Like, the more names that we can get into that list, the better. The more that we can disperse the ball on offense, and the more that we can rely on guys on defense. And um, I think our guys out there that are out there are talented young men who have worked really hard to get to this point. And it's awesome to see their talents put on display. And I think it's just a matter of, can we continue to stay healthy and execute game plans. If we do that, I think we have a shot against anybody. It's like that Grand Blanc game. You look at that, and we scoreboard, we got demolished on it. But it was such a learning, teaching game for these kids. And it's kind of why we played that game, so in order to prepare us for conference. Midland was a good team that we beat, and the rest of the way it's going to be just like that, with Midland Dow coming into town and Mount Pleasant the following week. And there's just, game after game after game, it's going to be a hard fought battle to win it. And we got to make sure that we do everything within our power to not let that slip away. So playing clean and taking care of the ball. I still thought that we had too many turnovers last week, and we need to be better at protecting the football. But it's been a good week of practice, and it's been a beautiful week of practice, and it should be another beautiful night come Friday night. So thankful for that, no doubt.
Yeah. Yeah, Coach. And of course, it was homecoming week last week as well. And so anytime you can walk away with a win, because sometimes these 16 to 18-year-old kids are off focus a little bit, but again, just an incredible win.
Yeah.
So
Cool. It was great seeing on Friday. It was great to be able to give that to the community. I think it's really cool for these players and the school to experience a Friday night win on a homecoming week. And yeah, we're looking forward to doing it again. I mean, we only have 2 more home games, which is kind of crazy to think. And this is one of them. It's a pink game. We're honoring and recognizing those that have fallen or are struggling with cancer. And this week we're honoring Terry Smith, who was a longtime TCAPS employee and a principal at West Middle School. And we have Brady Smith, who's a freshman in our program, who's a great young man, also involved in the student senate here at the high school. And looking forward to honoring them. And then it's also senior night too, which is a cool thing to just recognize and honor these 16 seniors who, it's a good group. They are, this obviously my 3rd year and growing close to them. And, guys like Drew, who's been on varsity ever since I got here. It's just Ian Jackson, who's made such a big contribution to this program. Kate Laurent, Cam Mink, all those guys. It's just really cool to have grown up with these and watch these guys grow up and be with them through their trials and tribulations, and but also be there with them to celebrate all the good things that have happened too. So looking forward to recognizing those guys, and looking forward to being able to recognize Terry Smith as well.
Yeah, for sure, Coach. It's always a cool thing for high school kids to think of, beyond, the football field and doing something bigger than yourself, for sure. And Coach, focusing now on that Midland Dow team that we're going to play, the Chargers. That's a very good football team.
Yeah, Wendigo's a heck of a quarterback. He's very poised. And he distributes the ball very nicely to his teammates. And he's a special talent. You'll see him tomorrow night. He does not get flustered. He is very good at navigating through pressure. He keeps his eyes downfield, and he can hurt you. He doesn't need much room when trying to throw a ball. He's very accurate in his passing and throwing. He beat us last year on a couple throws that I just was, enamored with. And, he's just one of those guys that it's awesome to watch, from a high school football perspective as a whole. Like he's a good player. He's got some good talent around him. They're going to be tough and dynamic on offense. I know that for sure. I'm excited for us to be able to put another week of practice in, and what we can bring to the table and what we can continue to develop with our kids too, because we've got some dynamic playmakers and guys that are going to give them the best that they can. So should be a good contest.
Yeah, looking forward to it, Coach. Like you said, it's going to be an incredible high of like 81 or so tomorrow. Just unbelievable weather for early October.
Yeah, I've been very, very blessed with that. It's usually don't get falls like that. 81's a little hot for my liking, but it's it is what it is. Could be worse.
Yeah, for sure. Well, Head Coach James Wagner, thanks for joining us on the Coach's Corner, brought to you by Michigan Trailers. As always, go Titans.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me.
All right. James Wagner from Traverse City West.
Hi folks, Jim Jeffers for Michigan Trailers in Traverse City, Northern Michigan's value leader in utility trailer sales. It's fall clearance time again. We're loaded with trailers from America's top manufacturers. Save big while we clear some space before the snow flies. With hundreds in stock, all clearly marked with sale prices, you'll find the right one at the right price to solve your hauling needs. See us today on US 31 South, across from Menards, Traverse City, or visit us online at michigantrailers.com.